Plenty of winter action to cover in this week's episode of Hilltopper Headlines, including a robotics tournament right here at Marshall. Also, we have a few volleyball recognitions to hand out and a closer look at the ski teams. Stay tuned for what's ahead. Welcome everyone to Hilltopper Headlines. I'm Andrew Kovard, bringing you all of the news surrounding Marshall activities. It was a busy week at Marshall Athletics with many teams competing in multiple games. Let's start with the girls basketball team, who is off to a very fast 3-1 start earlier in the season. Last Thursday, the girls were on the road at Deer River and picked up a nice 61-52 victory. The girls again played on Saturday versus Litchfield. A close game early saw Litchfield begin to run away with it late, beating the Toppers 58-38. Gianna Neepkins had 9 points, and Grace Kirk picked up 7 points. After a much-deserved weekend off, the girls will be back in action this Saturday, taking on North Lakes Academy. On the boys' side, they faced a couple of tough opponents over the weekend in Greenway and Deer River. The Toppers suffered losses in both of those games. Senior captain Jack Schenk recorded 18 points on Friday and Saturday, and Ben Landher had 11 versus Greenway. The boys will be at Renshaw on Thursday and at home on Saturday versus North Lakes Academy as a part of that doubleheader with the girls team. Marshall's girls hockey team's fast start ran into a bit of a speed bump this weekend. On Friday, the girls lost 2-1 to Dodge County in a very competitive game. Caitlin Breen scored the lone goal for the Toppers, and Carissa Mudrack racked up 24 saves. Their next game will be on Thursday at home versus International Falls, followed by another tough home game on Saturday versus 2016 state participant, the Warriors from Warroad. The Toppers boys hockey team was down in the cities over the weekend, taking on two powerhouse teams. On Friday, the boys took on the Knights from Benilde St. Margaret's. A late goal in the third period by Troy Schold forced overtime, but the Knights would strike first in the OT period, beating the Toppers 4-3. Troy Schold and Levi Stauber each accounted for at least 1 point in all three of the Topper goals. Saturday, the boys lost another close one, 3-1 against Minnetonka. Carter Sullivan was the goal scorer for the Toppers. The boys have a big matchup to look forward to tonight as they travel to Hermantown to take on last year's state champs. Well, over the weekend, two of Marshall's volleyball players received some great recognition from the Duluth News-Tribune. Juniors Kate Kleinschmidt and Alexi Rengel both were named to the News-Tribune 2016 All-Area Volleyball Teams. Teams that recognize the very best volleyball players from around the Duluth area and in the Northland. Kleinschmidt, an outside hitter, was named to the first team along with 4 other girls from around the area. Kate recorded 373 kills and 224 digs, also earning her first team All-Lake Superior Conference honors. Marshall's junior libero Alexi Rengel was named to the second team after her outstanding season. Rengel had 391 digs and is on track to have 2,000 career digs after next year. She was 89% on service aces this year. The University of Minnesota Duluth commit received second team all LSC honors. Both Alexi and Kate were key components in leading the Toppers to a 22-6 overall record this season, one of Marshall's very best seasons ever as a program. Congrats to both girls on great seasons and big honors. A huge event was held here at Marshall School on Saturday with 4 Topper teams competing. The regional first LEGO League competition was held in the Marshall Gymnasium with 27 teams competing from around the Duluth and cities areas. Teams are comprised of students grades 4th through 8th and are placed into different divisions. Marshall had 4 teams advance in the competition, 3 of which received team awards as well. The legendary Legos won the Robot Performance Award. Terrific Technological Topper Tapers won a head-to-head competition, and the Darth Narwhals received the Core Values Award for their great teamwork. Congrats to all Marshall teams on advancing, and we wish you the best of luck in the next rounds. Our featured teams of the week fit nicely with the weather we've experienced in Duluth this week. Marshall's boys and girls ski teams will be racing off into their first meet of the season this Saturday at Grand Rapids Invite. Let's take a look at what the team will look like for this season. Head coach Dave Johnson and his team co-op with Lakeview Christian Academy each year at competitions. The boys' side features 2 seniors in Jackson Spry and Gabriel Shimon. For the girls, it is a young team but with a lot of depth, as they will have 16 skiers on their roster. As mentioned earlier, the first meet is this Saturday. Other highlighted meets of the season are the Giants Ridge Invite in January, giving skiers a chance to get a feel for the course where sections will be held at in early February. Another top meet is the Marshall Sprints, held right here on Marshall's campus and the ski tracks. The 11th annual Sprints race will take place on the 21st of January. Well, the snow is falling just in time for the team. Good luck to Coach Johnson and all skiers this season. That'll put an end to this week's episode of Hilltopper Headlines. Keep watching to see a full schedule of Marshall events happening throughout the rest of the week. Thank you for tuning in, and good luck to everyone competing. Go Toppers!